Hi, I'm Cooper Dressler, and I'm one of the athletes for American Magic.
Great. Well, we went offshore today. How did it go out there?
Yeah, it went really well, actually. It was challenging just to get the main up and get all set up for sailing. Pretty rough sea state, but yeah, by the time we got going, it was pretty nice, and the breeze gradually dropped off throughout the day, but we got a lot of good sailing in.
Okay. Do you perform any other roles on the boat?
At the moment, no. Right now, I'm just part of the power team, so we're riding the bikes, as everyone knows now. And yeah, we sort of just manage, how much oil we're producing, and that's kind of the only real thing going on for me right now.
Okay. Were there any breakages today?
Today, no. Yeah, it was a good day. Nothing broke. We did have one instance where we lost power to the boat, electrical power, but am I allowed to say that? I don't know. The battery tripped, so on the can system.
What are the biggest challenges going out in the sea state that we saw this morning?
It's hard to say, because at the beginning it was pretty challenging, but it got a lot easier throughout the rest of the day. But in the beginning, it was just really hard to get set up. It was almost impossible to have a side tow going. We actually had to do a long tow off the bow just while we were hoisting the main and getting the jib up. So it's really challenging when you can't even have anyone, any of your support team near the yacht while you're trying to get ready to go sailing.
Okay. When you know you're going to have a very physical day, are there any special preparations that you do for yourself to make sure you have enough output?
Yeah, definitely. There's definitely, as everyone has heard of, carbo loading. You want to make sure you get enough carbohydrates ahead of any big efforts. We like to generally use really easily digestible snacks like gels, shakes, stuff like that, and a little bit of caffeine never hurts.
Okay. Who was trimming what on the boat today? We noticed a few of the regulars not on board.
Yeah, so you had Goody and Tom splitting sides for driving, helming, and then Andrew Campbell on flight control, Michael Menager on the offside flight control, and Lucas Calabrese was trimming the mainsail.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then when we had the little tip over early in the week, or last week, we noticed that it looked like some of the guys on the leeward side were kind of halfway or totally submerged. Mm-hmm. What are the challenges and preparations or training for getting out from underneath the mainsail?
Yeah, we definitely like to practice swimming underwater using our spare air in all of our sailing gear, so that includes your life jacket and your shoes and your helmet. So it is challenging, but we luckily, literally the day before we capsized, we actually had a safety training day where we practiced some of the drills, and part of that is swimming under the dock, simulating being trapped under the mainsail. So the guys who were on the leeward side, who did get in the water, they were ready for it, and they did a great job. They got unclipped, got out of the cockpit, and everyone was safe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, great. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.